want the user manual for modern control. Not the clickbait, the mechanics. You're in the right basement. It's your Uncle FrizzleBob, fixer of fractured worldviews. I audit ideological firmware. Tonight's update, Totalitarianism 2.0, the operating system beneath your obedience. It never starts with chains, it starts when the world becomes noise. Too fast, too fractured, each mind adrift, atomized, aching for clarity. Arendt called it loneliness, not solitude, but exile from shared reality. Desmet traced it deeper, free-floating fear with no name to bite. You drown in information, but starve for meaning, that's the precondition. The soil where myths mutate into mandates, then comes a story. One story to shrink the chaos, to name the enemy, sanctify the struggle, and fuse the fragments into a mass. That story doesn't need to be true, it just needs to fit. Fit the fear, fit the rage, fit the yearning for ritual. They traded truth for coherence. Mass formation begins when a narrative becomes anesthesia. A myth dressed as science, data as dogma, numbers as Novocaine. Aren't warned of the straitjacket of logic, ideology with no exit clause. Desmet mapped the trance state, where people know the facts, but follow the fiction. Because the fiction feels safer, because belief is social glue. Because to doubt would mean facing the abyss alone. And the leaders, they're not tyrants, they're midwives for the myth. Priests in lab coats, technocrats trembling with certainty, not cynical, fanatical. They believe in the law of history, the gospel of progress, the purity of the algorithm. So they calculate salvation and criminalize ambiguity. The machinery dreams of order, to achieve it, it must flatten the human. No more spontaneity, no more contradiction, only compliance vectors. Behavioral geometry, from pandemic scripts to ESG scores, from speech audits to carbon confession booths. Every dashboard is a doctrine. You're not governed, you're modeled, not watch predicted. Every fear preloaded, every joy process. Behavior is the new belief. Totalitarianism isn't about force, it's about fusion. Fusing terror with purpose, turning obedience into a love language. Arendt said the camps weren't a mistake, they weren't what the system made visible. Desmet called it hypnosis with a heartbeat. No need for fences when the subject polices their own thoughts. This isn't a power grab, it's a faith experiment. Reality replaced with rehearsal. Every deviation is deviation from the script. Every question is treated as violence.
Warning, curiosity causes cognitive consensus contagion.
The enemy is no longer what you do, it's what you are. Not a criminal, a contamination. That's how terror becomes the rule. Permanent emergency, perpetual purification. First the unvaxxed, then the unscored, then the unfiltered. The regime eats its own children just to prove it still can.
Who's next? Check the feed.
So where's the exit?
Desmet says,
look the fear in the face and don't blink.
Arendt says, reclaim the space between thought and action.
I say, if you can still laugh, still doubt, still say no, you haven't been formatted yet. But TikTok friend, The firmware's updating, Uncle FrizzleBob out.
Cancel this comic time.